He became a household name as Doctor Who. More recently, David Tennant has stopped fighting Daleks and preferred fighting crime as Detective Inspector Alec Hardy in Broadchurch.
After 2 hugely successful series, the drama is heading into its third and sadly final instalment, with its beautiful coastal setting proving anything but a safe haven.
My name's Ellie. I'm a detective with Wessex Police. You called about an attack?
We will find the man who attacked you. Attack hand of the party, that is a long list of people to interview and eliminate.
Promise me you had nothing to do with what happened to Trish.
I am not a violent man.
I know you're tired, but you've got to go easier.
I'm scared he's going to do it again.
Oh, can't wait. I can't wait. Now, we said at the very beginning of the programme today that obviously this is one of those interviews which is really very difficult because I know for a fact you're not going to tell us anything.
Well, not much, probably, because it's a thriller. You don't want to know.
We don't want to know.
But the secrecy for you guys is intense, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it is. We only get the scripts kind of as we film them, so we don't know where the story's going. So, from somebody playing a police officer, that's quite useful.
Yeah.
When you're doing these interrogation scenes, you have no idea who's lying to you and who's telling the truth.
And did you all have separate passwords and different things?
Endless passwords for this bit, and a different password for the script amendments and the call sheet for the next day. I found it utterly impossible. I can't remember the passwords I've got from my normal life.
Yeah.
Give me more passwords.
I know, you're so right, you're so right.
So what can you tell us then? Where do we pick it up this time?
3 years later.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
It's a new crime. So it starts, you saw just in that little sequence there, it starts on the steps of Broadchurch police station in the middle of the night. Julie Hesmond-Dalsh has turned up at the police station and asked for help. She's been assaulted. And that's really where it starts. We meet her on the steps of the station. We take her off and look after her and find out slowly that she's had this terrible experience and have to gently tease out of her what may or may not
We've
happen.
actually got the first meeting here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's have a look.
My name's Ellie. I'm a detective with Wessex Police. You called about an attack? A sexual attack? Okay. We'd like to take you somewhere where we can talk. It's just a short drive away, is that all right? Okay. Well done. The car's just over here, all right? Okay. This is Alec. He's my colleague. We work together. This is Trish.
Hi, Trish. I've just put an evidence sheet on the seat as a precaution. We only do this in case any evidence falls on their clothing.
There's nothing to worry about. Okay.
Wow.
So sensitive.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, and that was one of the things that Chris Chibnall, our writer, immersed himself in getting this exactly right, in exactly what the procedures are when someone's suffered a terrible assault like this. And I think the episode pays real honour to the people who are there to help people cope. And,
Also, what I'm really excited about of sort of returning to their world is seeing where all those other characters are that we left behind. Because I don't think any other sort of crime drama does this, where you revisit how their lives have been affected. Like you said, 3 years since the last one, but how many years since the first series? For instance, that little boy died, you know, and you see that because we immerse ourselves in their life so much.
And that's the thing, I think one of Broadchurch's kind of unique selling points, if you will, has been that it's not just about the crime and solving the crime, it's also about the repercussions of that crime and what that actually means to the people who've been victims and to the community around them. And 3 years after a boy dies, in TV terms, that's forever. But actually, you know, if a child dies, 3 years, that's going to be felt forever, and the community's still hurting from that. And then this other awful event happens, and I think it's as much about the reality of what that means to people.
But you don't look back at that crime? Does that crop back up at all?
No, it's just the ongoing sort of legacy of it, really.
Yeah, because we were all stunned, obviously, by that not guilty verdict.
Exactly.
The last time. So
so Mark and Beth particularly are left, you know, with very open wounds there.
Bereft, new characters as well. We could see Lenny in the picture. What's Lenny's part?
Well, I can't tell you that. He's Julie Hesmond-Dalsh's boss. They work in a farm shop. There he is. And
Is he a suspect?
everyone's a suspect.
Okay.
And Sarah Parrish plays her best mate.
Yeah.
So they're obviously drawn in very early. They're drawn into the case as we try and figure out what went on.
We've done all right so far, haven't we? It's been okay. It's been fine.
I told you some stuff.
I think you have told us a little bit of stuff. How's his health?
Well, it's not, the ticker's ticking away, yeah, the pacemaker's working. But I mean, he's going to come, there's a stressful 8 weeks ahead of him, you'll have to see.
Yeah.
And this is it. This is really it. I mean, you're not just saying this is it and then you're going to come back for a Christmas special. This is it.
No, this is it. Well, Chris Chibnall, our writer, our showrunner, he's off to go and run Doctor Who, which is some small programme they make in Cardiff. I don't know if you've heard of it. So he's going to be kind of busy.
He didn't try and tempt you back, did he?
No, well, I don't think it works that way. I don't think you get a second chance.
Don't you?
So who?
Can't anything happen now?
They'll be looking for another one. So what would your dream Doctor? Who would your dream Doctor be?
I am not even whispering. Can you imagine? I'm saying nothing.
Lady Doctor?
Anything is possible.
Olivia Colman's been put in the mix.
She has.
I love the way you're just.
You told us more about Broadchurch than you told us about Doctor Who.
You breathe half a sentence in as a headline.
I know, you're so right.
What
you can tell us about is your play, and you're a particularly nasty bloke in this one.
He's a charmer. I'm playing Don Juan, Don Juan in Soho. It's a very modern take on Don Juan. So we're just approaching. Well, 2 weeks of rehearsals left, so just getting to the kind of the squeaky bum
stage.
He's
an amoral hedonist.
He is an amoral hedonist, but he's having a really nice time. Why should he do anything any differently? He's a man whose pursuit of pleasure is his guiding light in life.
And where are you? And when are you? When can we see
We're
you?
at Wyndham's Theatre in West End.
Yeah.
17th of March is the first performance. Yeah.
And when's your movie out? Because you've got a new movie.
We did a premiere last night in Glasgow.
How did that go? Good?
Yeah, it was good. It was great. It was nice to be back in Glasgow for a film.
Was it nice?
Mad to be Normal, isn't it?
Mad to be Normal, about R.D. Laing, the 60s counterculture psychotherapist, yeah.
Well, thank you for coming in. Broadchurch is tonight at 9. That's our Monday sorted.
I know.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.